You know, I'm happy to be subbed to Get That Money Now, G.T.M Now, with Richard Burns and Curtis York, because I've known them both in less than a year and they are literally confirming things that I've always felt and suspected. And not that other YouTubers or online influencers, which I don't like the term influencer, I don't think I will ever be one, and I'm okay with that. um there's just something about YouTube, particularly black YouTube, where people would much rather be entertained than to build generational wealth. I have to give equal credit to both of these gentlemen for a particular reason. To Curtis York, because he took us around his family's land and the salon they have, and how his grandfather has always flipped old vehicles, because those are skills we need. Because a lot of the older vehicles are going to be around for a time. And it wasn't about that. It was the principle that his kids will someday have a legacy, something they can go stand on, something a lot of black people don't have or in this age don't care about because they're too busy being in online beefs and acting a fool out in these streets for no reason. Now, this doesn't mean that people have a right to criticize and judge you based on your race, but understandably, some of y'all are playing out those stereotypes way too much. Okay. As for GTM Now, he keeps up with his boy Jerome Powell. Him and Tony T, they keep up with a lot of the financial aspect of it, educating you financially. And he's also warning people about these people online and scams. Because if anything, our people are good for falling for a good scam that's not doing them any good. This is why I'm dedicating this video to both of those gentlemen. Don't know how long it'll take y'all to watch it, but here's the thing. Excuse the cough. I do this every time I make videos. Our people, and I'm addressing this to mostly black people, but this can apply to any race of people online. We're edging towards the year 2030. And if you haven't on my channel, I think it was my Tara Helms channel, that could be the one, but I could be wrong. I made a video called 2030 Predictions. And in that video, I expressly stated that these are the things that are going to hurt our people, foundational black Americans. Don't get me wrong, if you're black American, period, even if you came really as an immigrant and you haven't started making moves, this is gonna hurt you. Our people are too busy being entertained online to try to build anything. As tough as this conversation is, our people are too busy being entertained. Too busy in beefs, too busy in nonsense that has nothing to do with anything. Now, I want to put something out there. Everyone needs their outlet. Everyone needs something creative, something that's going to get the juices flowing, something that's going to bring a sense of calm to your life. In other words, YouTube for me, and the thing I like to do is learn how to make soap, which my supplies are still coming in, and I still haven't actually made soap by the time of this recording, but my supplies are still coming in. I'm going to say it's okay to be entertained sometimes. It's okay to want to watch Netflix if you want. I don't. I prefer Hulu, which I need to start watching because my husband pays for it. We have a mechanism now where I can put my soap videos on my television screen and watch YouTube on the television because I learned something. But our people are too busy being entertained rather than building something. See, the mass evictions, these current job layoffs, the layoffs in the tech industry should have been a wake up call. Really, I would argue that during the pandemic, when COVID was happening, that should have been a wake up call. And when these landlords told you to defer your payments, you should have been paying them something. To rent places out, to be a realtor, real estate, this is all business. And it would be heartless to say that people want to see people homeless, but they don't care. You guys are too far asleep. You're too busy being entertained to understand that the United States is not going to get as cheap as it was 2019 and back. And we can argue easily that after, I would say, 2010, that's the year I'm going to put, but someone can go sooner or a little later, things were getting more expensive. But at least 2019 and back, it was doable. Some time ago, I made a prediction that the United States was going to be as expensive as Switzerland, and we're getting there. Why not use these online platforms to start building a community, to start building something? Because 2030 is fastly approaching. It's 2024 now. You got under 10 years to get it right. Before getting it right is going to be harder, if not even possible for you. Y'all are just too busy being entertained, and entertainment is not enough. You're going to have to build something substantial. It is what it is out here. All these silly beefs and all this getting into it with people all the time. Congratulations. Those people who set you up with these beefs, right? They're making their money off you and going about their business. What does that tell you? Y'all too busy being entertained. Wake up, enjoy some light entertainment, but get to that grind and start working.